Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing great. It's very humid here in US and that's why I'm wearing a tank top. I thought of wearing a nice shirt to match the fragrance I was wearing today. This is a 9 p.m. Elixir, but then I dropped the plan because it's very hot and I will sweat if I wear a shirt. So this is the brand new release from Afnan from the 9 p.m. line, and it's a 9 p.m. Elixir. I know a lot of you guys are waiting for the reviews, and there are many reviews out now. I didn't watch any of the reviews because I didn't want to be influenced by any other review. And I want to, before going to the review, I want to talk about like a fragrance trend going on right now. It's not a trend, but what I observe in the fragrance community, be it YouTube or in TikTok, and I'm not liking this the trend going on. Like, it's like one reviewer will say something and all other reviewers are repeating the same thing. And I watched some reviews only after I got the fragrance in my hand and I tested it. And to my surprise, my thoughts on this fragrance were not matching other people's opinion. It was like contradicting their reviews. And in most of the reviews I am seeing is like everybody's telling this is a twist of Limail Elixir Absolute. I think one guy spoke about it and all other reviewers are copying the same thing. But to my surprise, I didn't get Limail Elixir was not the scent that came to my mind when I did my initial impressions. You can check it out. To me, this was a twist on Ultra Male. I won't say a twist. It's more like a true flanker to Ultra Male or the original 9 p.m. This is a OG Ultra Male and 9 p.m. was inspired by Ultra Male. And Elixir is like a true flanker to the OG. And this didn't come up in my mind at all. Maybe the sweetness, but this is like honey, tobacco, the sweetness. It's too sweet. But this is not that sweet. It has toned down the sweetness. So I mentioned in my initial impressions that this is like a spicier version of Ultra Male, and and still now I believe the same. Till now my thoughts haven't changed about this. Other reviewers are saying this is a twist of Limail Elixir Absolute, blah blah blah. Nothing of that sort. To me, they took the Ultra Male DNA and they added spices, little bit of leather, which you won't even notice. Like many people are scared of leather, and then a good dose of vanilla and patchouli, giving it some thickness or some body. And that is what I get from 9 p.m. Elixir. So I don't know if this fragrance is released in India, because this is like the latest one and is widely available in the States. And so let me get to the scent. So first of all, this fragrance has a good dose of spices. It's not overly spicy. The main spice in this fragrance is the pimento note. So other spices I get in the opening mainly are the cardamom and pimento. Those are the two main key players, along with nutmeg. That's also one of the main spicy note in this fragrance. And there is no fruity notes mentioned in the notes, but you get like the pear sweetness, same like in Ultra Male. And I don't get any plum, because Limail Elixir Absolute has plum as the main note. I don't get any plum note in this fragrance. I've seen some reviewers saying they get plum note, but to me, no. This is just the Ultra Male made for night time. So that's a smell I'm getting from this. So the opening is spicy. Then towards the mid notes, you get the bit of leather and lavender, the same like in all the JPG Ultra Male DNA. And towards the base, you get the vanilla, patchouli, that combo that you find in many of the sweet spicy fragrances. So this is like a sweet spicy fragrance, and I would say this works more for the fall and winter season. You can even wear it for summer, but just not the high summer heat. You can get away with like 3 to 4 sprays. If the temperature is like below 80, if you are thinking about a US climate, below 80, like 70 to 80, I would say, like, and below that would be amazing for 9 p.m. Elixir. Like for 90, I won't recommend 9 p.m. Elixir. That's too much heat, and For those climate, you can wear the OG 9 p.m. or Ultra Male. So coming to the smell and the coming to the performance, I have seen people hyping this to be some kind of a beast mode fragrance lasting 2-3 days on clothes. Really, I don't get that kind of a performance from this fragrance. I think people are really hyping the fragrance. Whenever a new fragrance drops, they just hype this up. I would say this is an amazing release from Afnan, no doubt on that. But it's getting overhyped. As I mentioned in the beginning, there is a trend of hyping fragrances and like getting repetitive. Every fragrance reviewer mentioning the same thing in their videos. I get a good 7 to 8 hours performance from this fragrance. I don't get any 2-3 days on clothing. I don't agree with that kind of a review. This is not a super beast mode fragrance. Don't get your hopes high watching the other videos. The projection is average. In the beginning, it seems like a very strong fragrance when you spray this, but after like 45 minutes to 1 hour, it gets close, not too close to the skin, but it's like a moderate kind of a projection. And for that reason, I will say that this fragrance works best for date nights. This is a perfect date night scent for fall and winter. And even you can wear it to the clubs, but don't expect it to be like a super potent or super beast mode fragrance. But you can smell it around you for like good like 7 to 8 hours. For me, I was going nose blind to this fragrance after the 3 hour mark. It was getting like close to me. So just within the 1 feet range, that's the projection. It's not a nuclear fragrance. Don't think watching like the in TikTok, like people are, the young kids mainly, they are like hyping and saying every fragrance is like a beast mode fragrance. No, this is not a beast mode fragrance, but the smell is amazing. The quality is amazing. There is no synthetic notes. This is like a high-end designer fragrance. Niche, I won't say, but this is because this is mostly like a mass appealing kind of a DNA. And coming to compliments, you can get really great compliments with this fragrance, because this is the kind of fragrance that females love. This is very sweet, spicy. And now coming to my opinion, I prefer this slightly over Ultra Male. Ultra Male is an amazing fragrance, or the OG 9 p.m. So this is more like an improved version, or like an elder brother. So this is the fun version that you can wear like summer anytime, and this is more for like special occasions, going for dates or like parties or any gathering. This is an amazing fragrance. So why I prefer this over the OG or Ultra Male is that this has added depth, added spices, added vanilla. So that's the kind of notes that makes a fragrance more richer. Smells amazing, guys, no doubt on that. Smell wise, I will give it a 10 out of 10. Performance maybe 7.5 to 8. That's my ranking. Others can differ, but don't fall for the hype and don't expect beast mode fragrance and then get disappointed when you get this fragrance, because right now there is a trend of overhyping everything. So solid fragrance if you like Ultra Male DNA. And as I said, I don't get much similarity to Limail Elixir or Limail Elixir Absolute. Maybe a tiny bit of similarity, and that's it. Because Limail Elixir is heavy like on the honey. It has like very prominent honey note, tobacco. It's kind of like a sweet fougere kind of a smell, but it's like totally different. These two fragrances, and I've seen people saying that these two are redundant. Really, I don't get what people are smelling. These two are not at all redundant, and people are just lying in there saying these two are redundant. This is like taking like bits and pieces from this Ultra Male DNA, Ultra Male, Limail Elixir. They have taken the best parts and not being an exact clone of any fragrance. So this stands alone, but this is nothing unique. If you have smelled Ultra Male or Limail Elixir, I won't say much, but it's in the same sweetness, same kind of DNA. So this is a fantastic release from Afnan. So this is my favorite, along with 9 p.m. Rebel. That's also a solid fragrance, more for the Aventus lovers. And this for like fall, winter, date night. For cooler weather, I will be wearing. I can't wait for fall. season to like rock this fragrance. And the bottle presentation, I love these bottles. They have done an amazing job. See this bottle, and there's some designs also going on. The brown color, amazing work. And even the box, nice brown box. So this is a solid release. I am giving it overall a 9 out of 10 because this can work very well with like it's unisex. Anyone can like this fragrance. There is nothing synthetic or like no synthetic notes or like not a false smelling. This has no oud in it, and there is a rose mentioned, but I don't get any like rose in this fragrance. In the base notes they have mentioned rose, but I don't get any rose. So if you like more like spicy winter kind of a fragrance with vanilla and all the sweetness, fruits, without being overly sweet, you will definitely like 9 p.m. Elixir. So once again, a solid release. Do check this fragrance, but keep your expectations in check. Don't fall for the hype and all the reviews. Solid fragrance, 9 out of 10, but don't expect like a beast mode fragrance as these reviews are claiming, but still a good performer. So that's it, guys. Now I'll be reviewing the Kadalaj one that totally blew my mind. It's like I did the first impressions, inspiration of Louis Vuitton Symphony. It's a great fragrance. And one more thing I want to mention, I posted my scent of the night in one of the US groups, and people were commenting its longevity is bad, smells synthetic, and because Island Dreams is not Island. It's a very new release. I think they had taken the pre-orders like 3-4 days back, and many people don't even have the bottle of Island Dreams. And when I posted, like people were thinking it was Kadalaj Island. That's the Lebo, I think the clone of Lebo Leparfum. And people were commenting like synthetic, terrible longevity. And I was thinking, are they talking about the same fragrance? See, the thing is, people don't even, they are not informed about, they just see the picture of the bottle and then they just comment. They don't even care what's the fragrance, or they're not updated about the fragrance, and they're just spitting hate on everything. And it's like many people have this problem, especially in the fragrance community. They hate on everything. And one guy yesterday commented on my video when I posted, like, don't be a sellout, and that he thought I was like authentic and some kind of nonsense. And I don't even have 2000 subscribers, if you can see my channel. So I replied to him like, do you think someone with less than 2k subscribers can be a sellout? I don't do any kind of paid partnerships or nothing, and I buy this fragrance with my own money. So that's my genuine first impressions you have seen, because when I can smell a $600 Louis Vuitton Symphony in a Kadalaj fragrance for $40, I will get excited. And I don't have to spend that kind of a money for Symphony because it's that close. And you can like maybe check other people's opinion. Those who own both the fragrances, you don't have to buy Symphony because it's the same experience, same smell, and people who own Symphony will have problem in admitting that Kadalaj Island Dreams is amazing because they had spent $600 and some other company has done it for $40. So people are meant to get annoyed, but it's a fact, and I'll be doing a detailed review on that fragrance. I think Island Dreams is the best inspired by fragrance release of the year, along with the Blue Talisman clone I had reviewed earlier. That's also like a 1-to-1. So that being said, these are some of the annoying things I come across in the fragrance community. People just spitting hate and they are just commenting without knowing anything, because I don't think any of the people in US, like only few people have that. Apart from the reviewers, not much people have got the Kadalaj Island Dreams in their hand. And these people commenting, they don't even know that a new fragrance has released, and that is an inspiration of Louis Vuitton Symphony. They think it's the original Kadalaj Island. So I just wanted to clear that thing in my video. So this solid fragrance, 9 out of 10. Do check it out and keep your expectations in check. Thank you guys. I'll be back with another video. Stay tuned.